controversial season ever. I think we learned from all the other seasons and we conquered. Every host was great. Every artist was great.
Winner for best dress.
Best dress.
Winner for best dress.
Well, I gotta know how I feel about this, even though I think. Let me tell you why Kim won, okay? Because Kim got an ass and a pussy. Pow. That's why you got ass and a pussy. It is. It's very sexist, and I'm mad about it. Okay, it is. I said it. Okay. Rewind the tape. Rewind the season. Visit QuezPresents.com. Quez on YouTube. And you can look at it. But you know what? Honestly, I love it, and I wanted them to bring it every time because they knew what they was dealing with me. And we gotta figure. And that's why I love like every host has their own style. Look at Tahira, like she's killing it. Kim gave it to you. Skittles gave it to you. So each host. Honestly, I'm biased because when I actually look for hosts, I look for all of this. You can't be coming on granny dress, no house shoes on, and your wig is still from last year. You won't be a host. I'm just telling you the truth. So when you ask to be on host on my show, this is what I go for, and that's why y'all voted me as asshole. And honestly, I think everybody. If I'm gonna tell the truth, I think everybody did a great job dressing this year.
What do you have against fat women? Plus size women, BBWs,
And fat men.
Fat man.
I used to be fat. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, I used to be a fat man, but they are really beautiful. Y'all don't know how many times pussy is not showing right here.
See, I know when I
What we do is we either get a category or a color, and then as the season progressed, I started doing themes because the colors got boring. And so you'll see over the seasons how I changed Actually, I got that from Legendary. Shout out to Legendary and HBO because in the houses. This is why the host. Do y'all know this? Why I started doing this? In the houses, every time it's a theme.
Yeah.
And so even though I don't. Shout out to Langston.
Is that his name?
Yes, Langston Jones. Go back. Shout out to Brandon Ellington. This interview right here, I didn't know how this was gonna go, y'all. I think of all of my interviews I've done, this might be my second. I don't know what's gonna happen because usually with politicians, I rehearse what I'm gonna say because I know how they are. But then when I get on stage, a few mimosas that go out the door, and I know I have to say the things what everybody is thinking. So it was a lot going on and when you can see if I'm like acting more over the top, that means I'm nervous. That means I'm really nervous. Yes. If I'm over the top, that means I'm nervous because that episode, I want to make sure that we said the right things. And like when you come to our show, you never know what you're going to get, honestly. We're going to ask you the real things that's everybody's thinking and what's going on. So that's the cool thing about the interviews that you get on Brunch with Quez and Friends. Like we have this show, it's a little mix of Wendy Williams meets Arsenio Hall meets Oprah meets Wendy Williams meets Quez. And that's what it is. And I did this show to bring literally the socialites in Kansas City, the people all together that they see by themselves and bring us all together. Because have you ever wondered how's Kim gonna mix with this person and so that's what you get. You got all these beautiful women. You got Tahira.
Say something about each one of your co-hosts.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay, so let's start with Skittles, and I go Kim. I'm gonna say Skittles, Kim. From this season, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is Skittles. What can I say about my David Ruffin? Skittles Skittles have learned a lot from me, and I would say that. And I've learned a lot from Skittles. I learned how, like with me, I'm like Mike Tyson. I need somebody always calming me down at all times. And Skittles is my calm down. She's my Leo. She's like the force that says, Quez, I'm crazy and you're crazy too, but y'all have never seen me and Skittles crazy at the same time. And we learned how to work through that. So Skittles is like Skittles. I don't know what's gonna come out her mouth, and I find myself sometimes calming her down, and then she doesn't know what's gonna come out my mouth, and she find herself calming me down all the time. And that's how always been our relationship. We never know what's gonna, but that's why we're friends. Kim has been with me through the gospel days. Kim has seen me grow through an artist from like just learning the game to like being the game now. Kim has always been in music, and that's one thing that has always made our relationship so vibrant. We like Prince, we talk about Michael Jackson, we talk about outfits, we talk about dress, we talk about people mamas, we talk about people daddies, we talk about relationships. Kim is that girl that we it's not COVID, y'all. Kim is that girl that it's hard coming from the church going to like the church people say the world, and it's not the world. We just touching people that the church would never touch because they are stuck in the church. And so coming from that climate is always hard. And Kim knows how I feel about this, so she's made it, and we literally had to overcome a lot. And so that's why I love Kim. We go to this show. We go to Tahira. Me and Tahira met. This is so funny. People might not know this. Every person I've met on the show has a kind of like a spot in my heart. Tahira, I met. Shout out to Jason Betts. Jason Betts used to do a show. It wasn't Soul Sessions. I forgot. Poetic Notes. And Jason was like, he's an Aries too, but he was like a pioneer of Kansas City back in the day.
Fun fact, he was my teacher.
Fun fact, he was your teacher? Oh, wow. And you know he's an Aries too, don't you?
Probably.
Wow. Ow. And Jason is as crazy as my black ass, but I love you, Jason. Make sure I'm going to tag you in this too. So I met Tahira at one of the things, and I have this thing about any artist. If I like you, I do this. I like you. I say that too, but when I look at all of my success, Quincy Jones did that. Like a lot of people, when I like an artist, I don't like a lot of people. I think I am very critical and very honest about my opinion. So when I like you, that means I like you, and I said that to her, not knowing who she was. I had literally got there, and y'all know I like to do a grand entrance, blah blah blah. And this was before she even got on stage to sing, and I said this to her, I like you, because I have like seen her perform, but she was just like sitting there so chill, and this was like the beginning of her career, and so people always remember that. So and to hear actually let y'all hear this story is so crazy. But then I always tell her, I'm gonna work with you, we gotta work together. But even when I had the beauty shop show, I don't know where Tahira was, because Tahira has that. She's like a ghost. She's there, but you know her presence. You feel her presence. Some of y'all a lot of ghosts now. Okay, not that. Okay, Travis is the queen of the show. Y'all know what the queen of the show is. That means in the gay world, he's old. What else can I say about Travis? He's outdated. He didn't win the best dress, but I love him. I can talk like this because he's my brother and nobody else can. Pal, okay? And that's what you get with Quez. I can talk about, it's like a cousin or a brother. You can talk about them, but nobody can. And Travis was the most, he brought it on stage. Travis brought the bitch out of me. And that's what I love about Travis. He's older than me. He's seasoned. He's a seasoned saint, y'all. Then we got Ree. Ree is pop culture. Ree is pop culture at its finest. Ree is Ree. Ree is.
Somebody said Miss HBCU.
Yeah.
Somebody said that. I think you said that. You might have said that.
She's AKA. Shout out to all the. I'm not gonna do this because I don't know all the alphas and the alphabet. Just the girls. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna either A to E. No, I'm not gonna say nobody because y'all not gonna come for me. But shout out to Ree and her sorority. I'm gonna say that because I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah, just say
shout out to Ree and her sorority. But Ree, she is our little sister. She's everybody on the show. She's the little sister. I would say that she's the loudest. With Skittles and her go back from being the loudest. Because sometimes they both get on my nerves, but it's it makes up for it. Cellist is playing. Cellist is a wonderful jazz musician here in Kansas City. He's dope. All the girls love them. Actually, after that show, since y'all doing stuff behind the camera, I get so many inboxes about Chalice. Chalice, the girls love you. Okay, I'm gonna show you my inboxes. And some of the girls in the audience that's behind the
We're
thing.
not gonna show that on video.
Okay.
We're not gonna do that.
Y'all got any questions for me?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since we're being very controversial, what was your least favorite interview with the person, with the guest? Because I can tell you mine.
Who should I tell them who's the new guest?
We should not release it yet.
I want to know.
I know y'all do.
Nope.
No, we're gonna do that.
You know, I was too close before. I was
Nope, it's not releasing yet. It's gonna be fun.
This is really not fair. You just not let. You want me to come over here?
Let's talk
I hope y'all enjoy these behind the scenes. I didn't get all the cast from here. Shout out to Tahira and Ree. Tahira does hair, y'all, and so me even like reaching out to her is sometimes hard. I love her, but shout out to Tahira, shout out to Ree, shout out to all the co-hosts who made time in their busy schedules and use their fuel to come over here.
In my jet.
I want shout out. Listen, season 4 is going to be over the top. We're doing something. We're doing a lot of more games with the audience. This season is going to be dedicated to the people who are vowed to come to our show when they're busy Saturday mornings. So, audience, be prepared for us to pick on you all season. Visit us at quezpresents.com. We already sold tickets. Literally yesterday I seen a thing. Vendors, make sure y'all get. I want to see new vendors this season. Let me talk, and we can cut this. Vendors. We want to see new vendors. The audience are asking for new vendors. The audience want new vendors. So can we bring new vendors?
We love the ones we have too.
We love the ones we have. Shout out to all the vendors. Shout out to all the guests. Shout out to all the people who has made this possible. We love you. God bless you. Keep on coming back. So it humbles me that people actually care enough to just even come on every first Saturday from June. This season is from June to November. We're taking a break in December, y'all. I had to take a break and go. I need a vacation. December we're taking a break from this season, so y'all know it's from June to November, and you can get tickets earlier. We're going to have it where you can do every show you get tickets to. All right, we got all the lineups for this season. I gotta pee. Really, in real life, my tape is. Y'all do what you need to do after this. God bless you.